My name is Ajara Asanova. I study image computing with artificial intelligence at Imperial College London.
My name is Cyprien and I study computing at Imperial College.
Hi, my name is Guji and I'm studying computing at Imperial College London.
Hi everyone, I'm Rosemary.
I'm currently doing my second year computing at Imperial College.
I'm also a second year computing student at Imperial College London.
I just finished second year and I'm heading into third year.
I'm in second year.
I'm from Nur-Sultan, Kazakhstan.
I'm from Uzbekistan.
I come from a small town called Chambéry in France.
And I'm from Hong Kong.
In my free time, I like reading books, but also I like dancing street dance styles such as whacking and locking. I also like to participate in dance battles.
In my spare time, I like to go for a run and I really enjoy listening to a podcast while running. And I dance a little bit of salsa.
I enjoy painting and drawing and visiting art galleries and museums.
In my spare time, I like to make food, read random pages on Wikipedia, and I also like to organize events for DocSoc, Imperial's Computing Society, as I'm a committee member of it.
Our DRP project is called Dora, a donation management web application.
We are creating Dora to improve the donation management process for charities. So when a donor wants to donate something, they fill in a few basic details about what they're donating before sending them off to the charity. Our website generates a QR code which the donor will attach to the box so that when the box arrives, the charity can simply scan the box and know exactly what they have in their inventory to help them plan for events more efficiently. We hope that this will improve the donation management process for them and give them more time to focus on more important and bigger projects while still efficiently managing the donation and distribution process.
In the beginning, before starting the project, we all wanted to help someone in need. And as students, we either volunteer our time or we donate our unwanted belongings. So we wanted to focus more on the donation part, and we wanted to find a charity to collaborate with so that we can help them with their donation process.
So one of the technical challenges, I think, was the pipeline, which was quite hard to set up and get all the bits and pieces working, as well as having a meaningful user interface and maybe as well satisfying all the requirements for GDPR.
Since we have automated the donation process by delegating the counting task to the donors, we have greatly reduced the amount of repetitive manual labor required from the charity, so that the charity can focus their time on more significant tasks and create a bigger impact. Also, the automatic update sent to the donors, as well as the pictures they will receive after their donation is distributed, will increase the transparency in the donation process. And we hope that can attract more donors.
We were really lucky to get in contact with a charity called Change One's Life, who are based in sub-Saharan Africa with an aim to reduce poverty in the region. First, we got in contact with Ed Milson, the founder of the charity, who started it when he was in university in the UK. He helped us understand how the donation journey works in a real charity and what the main pain points are. He then put us in touch with Guilherme and Cassia, who are two other core members of the charity. Guilherme is a local coordinator in Angola, where the charity is mainly based at the moment. He helps with planning events and projects, and Cassia is more of a publicity officer who helps the charity get in contact with other organizations that they can work with. Both of these people also helped us gain insight into how the real charity operates and how we can solve a real life problem, which of course was always the aim in this lab.
Working with Change One's Life on Dora is amazing. First of all, not only we had the opportunity to meet these spectacular people, but also it is great to know that we are working on something that could potentially make an impact and help these volunteers in their everyday lives. As for the design and developer side, we are able to have weekly conversations with the members of the charity. During these conversations, we get to concept test our application and its features. And we get instant feedback and genuine reactions about what is good and what could be improved. All these feedback is very valuable for us because the members of the charity are the primary users of the application. So it is important for us to know what has to be done.
So far, we've had really good feedback from our users, from both the charity and the donors. The charity members all really loved our app, and we've also presented it to charity members who weren't familiar with the app to see how they felt about it, and they both really loved it. We interviewed 2 part-time volunteers called Maria and Placido. So they really enjoyed it. On the donor side, we have someone from Microsoft called Tiger, who is working there at the moment, and he's a philanthropy lead, and he's looking to donate tablets on behalf of Microsoft, and he chose to do this through our app, which is great. And also the founder of the charity, Ed Milson, received an email a few weeks ago, some people asking when will the app be ready and would you like us to donate through your app. So we've definitely got good feedback, people are liking it and want to use it.
Right now I'll show you the demo. Let's donate some items. We are going to input some data about the donor. Then we're going to select what we would like to donate. Let's say 4 t-shirts of size adult female, and I'm going to add 5 computers. Once I'm ready, I get this result page. This is what I need to put on my box, and I get an email with instructions, and this is what I have to print. Now, when I log in as a volunteer, I can scan a box. If I had the box, I could have scanned it here, but I have the identifier, so I'm just going to put it here. This is all the box information that we have, and a donor receives a location update that it reached our UK warehouse. Great. Now, let's search for some items. There are multiple filters that you can use, but we're going to choose donor genre and look for some computers. We are going to take 2 computers for Children's Day. Let's write for school, take them. And here you can also generate a report about the box to see what kind of actions have been done before. Now we're going to send some photos. We can upload an image here. We confirm, select the correct date, add some adjustments to the email, send to donors, check email inbox. There it is. This is the picture. And finally, you can display storage and see what's in the UK and transit, Angola, and anywhere else.
Since the conclusion of the TRP project, we have improved the design of the website and also moved its hosting to a private docs server. In the coming few weeks, we would like to create a portal system for the donors so that they can view their previous donations. We would also like to implement a hierarchy system for the member side so that core members of the charity can have admin rights and have more access in the app. We would also like to create a support for Portuguese, as it is the official language in Angola. We would like to release our app for beta testing as soon as possible so that it can be put into real usage.
This summer, I will be doing a STEP internship at Google. STEP is a student training and engineering program, a program for those who have never done a software engineering internship before. I will be based in London and my team is Android WebView. Android WebView is a Chrome component that allows Android apps to display web content.
This summer, I'm working with a really cool company called R3, and I'm absolutely loving it, and I have an amazing manager. R3 is an enterprise blockchain software firm that develops blockchain applications on Corda. I'm also taking online Spanish classes in the evening to try and improve my Spanish, and I'm hoping to take an exam in September. And of course, there's still a bit of work that needs to be done on Dora, fixing bits and pieces so that it's ready for production and to be used.
This summer, I'll be embarking on a virtual internship, obviously due to COVID, with BNP Paribas, a French bank. My internship will be in global markets, and I hope to do 2 rotations, one in trading and one in structuring. I think it will be really exciting to learn a little bit more about how global markets works and what it's like to work in a bank. I also plan to keep working on Dora with my team after my internship. We would really like to eventually release Dora so that any charity can sign up to it and have their own donation management web application. Our first test users will hopefully be Change One's Life, and we're really excited to get it out into the world.
I'm working as a software engineer intern at Facebook, and I'm on the mobile ads experience team. The project I'm doing, I'll be using React Native, which is pretty similar to the React that I'm using in the DRP project. I'm really excited about this internship, and I look forward to developing more React Native skills.
Overall, I find that the department handled the situation quite well under these circumstances, and the course was taught at a good level. The lecturers pre-recorded their lectures and shared them with us, which was very convenient because I could watch the lectures at any time during the day. And with the time difference of 5 hours between Kazakhstan and the UK, it was good because I could watch them in the mornings or during the day. But when it came to online lectures, which were not recorded, or online Q&A sessions, I had troubles adjusting to the timing because it was mostly during the evenings. And yeah, I think this was the only disadvantage in this situation. If I have any questions about the content, I can use our Q&A platform where I can post my question and everyone can see it. And any lecturer can answer to this question. And usually it would take about 2 to 4 hours for a question to be answered. Maximum it would be a day or 2. So if I had an urgent issue, it would have been slightly harder to get a response as soon as possible. And finally, I also want to talk about clinic hours. These are the hours where we can ask someone from the staff about our project. We can have one-on-one conversations, and we can screen share and show our code so that they can debug it with us, which enables pair programming.
For the first online-only course in Dark, I think they did really well. They did a really good job. I really enjoyed this project and all of it. The lectures were very good, very well organized, and we were given access to them one after the other. And yeah, they were all really well made. The tutorials, we had clinic hours. They were also very well organized. We did them on Teams, and it was very easy to get hold of a tutor to answer some of our questions. And this was, yeah, again, really well organized. And working remotely certainly was a challenge, not being able to talk and be present with your other teammates. But I think we managed quite well, and doing so on Teams really helped. We did spend a lot of time on Teams, as I keep repeating. but it was really fun. It was really worth it, and I really enjoyed this project.
I think overall Doc put together a really great and interesting course. And honestly, I don't think that we really missed out had it been in person compared to it being virtual. I found it really useful to have all the lectures recorded because it meant that while watching them I could pause them, I could rewind and ensure that I'd really understood all the material being presented. We also had drop-in sessions when we could ask for one-to-one feedback, ask for advice on our project, and I think that this was really helpful and was basically comparable to if we had been doing it in person in the university. And so in terms of that, I don't think we really missed out as well. I was also really impressed with how quickly we received feedback because it meant that we could keep improving our project in a more constructive way. Despite it all being online, I would definitely still say that DRP has been my favourite course at university so far.
I think Doc did a really good job in coming up with a contingency plan so quickly so that our DRP project could still go on really smoothly. The lectures were pre-recorded so we can watch them anytime we want. There are also weekly clinical hours so we can hop in and ask our instructors for feedback and how might we progress with the lectures. With the help of MS Teams, we can talk to each other very efficiently, and there are also a function where you can control another person's screen, so that was really good for pair programming. We hardly ran into any challenges caused by remote working in this project.